Today we're going to be talking about perimeter, circumference, and area, and I'm going to introduce you to different formulas. Here we have a picture of a square, and the side length of the square we're calling S. To find the perimeter of the square, you just say 4 times S, or 4 times the length of the side. To find the area, you just take the side squared. For a rectangle, L is the length, W is the width. To find the perimeter, you take 2 times the length added to 2 times the width. And to find the area of the rectangle, you just take the length times the width. Moving on to the next page. For a triangle, if the side lengths we call S1, S2, and S3, to find the perimeter, we just add up the lengths of the sides. We need to know the base and the height of the triangle to find its area. And the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 times the base times the height. With a circle, we need to know the radius of the circle, which extends from the center out to the outer part of the circle. Circumference, which is the perimeter. Let's just add that. Circumference is perimeter. So that's the distance around the outside of the circle, is equal to 2 times pi times the radius. And the area of the circle is equal to pi times the radius squared, or you can think of it as pi times radius times radius. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to look at some examples. Here we have a field that measures 100 yards by 50 yards. One bag of fertilizer covers 275 square feet. How many bags will it take to cover the field? So, first of all, let's draw a picture of this. Now, notice the field is measured in yards, but the bag of fertilizer is measured in square feet. So what we'll want to do is we want to convert the yards to feet. Remember, there's 3 feet in a yard. So 100 yards is the same as having 300 feet. 50 yards is the same as having 150 feet. So let's use those measurements on our field. So we have 350 feet by 150 feet. Now, the bag of fertilizer tells us that it covers 275 square feet. So we need to find the area. We need to find the square footage needed to cover this whole field. So we're going to have to find the area. The area is equal to length times width. So we are going to be saying area equals 300 times 150. So let's go ahead and do that. And 300 times 150 gives us 45,000 square feet. Now, one bag covers 275 square feet. So we're going to have to take 45,000 divided by 275. And that gives us roughly 163.6, but you can't buy 6/10 of a bag of fertilizer, so you are going to have to buy 164 bags of fertilizer to cover that entire field. Next problem. You are putting a deck on 2 adjacent sides of a pool, which is 18 feet by 36 feet. The deck is 8 feet wide. What is the total area of the deck? So let's draw a picture of this. You've got your pool, and your pool is 18 feet by 36 feet. Now, your deck extends out 8 feet wide, so extends out 8 feet. This isn't perfect, but we get the idea. And I know I've made that a little too long, but that's okay. All right, so it extends out 8 feet here and 8 feet over here. And what we would like to be able to do is just find the area of that whole deck. Well, let's think about this. If I were to draw a line straight across here, I could make 2 rectangles that I could find the area of. This rectangle is 18 feet by 8 feet. Well, 18 times 8, because we take length times width, gives me 144 square feet right here on this part of the deck. Now, this other deck, since it's 36 feet around the pool, but we've got another 8 feet added on. So this whole side would be 44 feet long. And so this part of the deck would be 44 by 8. So we're going to say 44 times 8, which is length times width, which gives us 352 square feet for that part of the deck. And now we're going to add those two areas together to get the area of the entire deck. So we're going to take 144 square feet and add to it 352 square feet. And when we do that, we get 496 square feet, which is the area of the deck. So thank you very much for joining me today.